Hi everyone, my name is Antonia and this is PerryPictures. Today I am going to show you some redraws of your characters. Thanks to you, I have now hit 350 subscribers and I haven't really advertised that I was going to do this, and I would like to do these again in the future. So if you're interested in getting a character drawn by me, stick around till the end of the video and I will let you know how to do that so that next time I make one of these videos I can include your character as well. For today's video, this is all going to be done in Procreate on my iPad. I do have some already made, so I would like to go ahead and run through these and I'll be able to show you how I drew it as I give you a little bit of information on each piece. So this first one I would like to show you has the original piece already up on the top corner of the screen. I'm using it as my reference, and this one is from Gabriel the Man, which is his ID on both Discord and Instagram if you want to check him out. These characters are named Niwin and Tui, and they are twin dragons who can transform into a human shape. So rather than doing humans to dragons, this one is a native dragon form that transforms into humans, and I found that really interesting. Along with the fact that they're twins, I think that that makes them that much more fun and quirky. These characters are part of a comic that he is working on his Instagram page, and I wanted to be able to draw them in both their human form and their dragon form, so that's what we're going to go ahead and see right after this one. Since this one is almost done, I would like to just go ahead and show you the final. Kicking off the dragon form of these two OCs that I drew a moment ago, I will say that this was a lot of fun and a great learning curve for me because it is very infrequent that I am drawing dragon characters, and I think I've only done it perhaps twice in the past, so for me this was a really great opportunity to practice drawing dragons and to get away from a little bit more of the humanoids that I am used to. I know that there is already a sort of one-shot comic posted to his Instagram page of these characters, and you can check out redraws of these characters by others that have been tagged to his account. They are on there. Next up is this beautiful character by The Lonely One on Discord. I really enjoyed drawing this one because she is sort of anthropomorphic in the fact that she has these kind of cat ears, which I almost messed up because I did give her one cat ear and one human ear, but then I quickly noticed and corrected that and tucked the second one up under her hat. One of the things I really found interesting about this character that is super subtle is the necklace. It seems to be half of a heart-shaped friendship necklace. I'm sure that there's another half somewhere in the lore behind this character, and it would be very interesting to know who it is that has the other half of the best friend necklace. And to switch things up yet again, we are going to do more of a mechanical character. This one seems to be sort of a steam-powered robot, and this character belongs to the Shattered Rag on Discord, and I thought that the character was really interesting. I loved the design. I liked all the cogs and the components that sort of connect the body parts together, and so this is something I just wanted to give a try, and I really like how it turned out, and I hope that the Shattered Rag also enjoys it as well. This next redraw is something that you might expect to see a little bit closer to Halloween and in the autumn, but this is for Bread Pedo on Discord, and this character is designed off of something he had seen on TikTok and then modified into a unique original character with its own persona and its own backstory that he has designed and developed over time. It was a lot of fun to draw this because it's so outside of my typical style, and it really challenged me to try something that looks aesthetically different from everything that I would normally make, and I was very thrilled with the outcome. Whew, I feel like these are going by so quickly, but the time-lapse replays are so short that I'm trying to pack in as much as I can say about each piece in the amount of time that it takes to play back the redraw for you, so I hope you don't mind that these are a little bit short. Next up is Arthur Arts on Discord, and this character is very interesting. He had kind of a grease lightning appeal, I think, based on the way the hair is slicked back and the type of jacket that he's wearing, but he also seems to be sort of goblinish as well, just looking at the skin tone and the teeth and the pointy ears. So I liked the mix match of these two types of themes and aesthetics, and I wanted to draw him based on that, so here he is. This one is for KIXE on Discord. I didn't know how to pronounce that, so I just decided to spell it out. But I have kept the original up in the corner for reference because I feel like this design is so outside the box, and I really wanted to do my best to interpret it. What I do feel like I am seeing here with this character is sort of a planet character, this sort of colossus with a little tiny human on top of her head, and the blue stuff dripping off of her face would be the oceans, since they're made out of water and they're liquid, and so that is how I interpreted it. With the characters, I decided to make them a little bit more aware of each other, so I sort of have the two looking at each other, and I thought that that would just be a really fun way to make it interactive. I chose to redraw this design by a fun guy spelled Fungi on Discord because I felt like there was a lot of opportunity to really push the dimensions on this character given the extra limbs that he has, the 4 arms and the 4 legs. I do keep the original again up in the corner for reference, and I was able to take what I felt was a great idea, and I really liked the concept. I loved just the jagged teeth and the sunglasses and the backwards cap, and I felt like he had a lot of personality, but a very interesting take on anatomy, and push the angle on that so that I'm able to really show off those extra appendages. I'm also pretty happy with how it turned out, and I'm really thankful to Fungi for dropping it in the Discord so that I had the opportunity to redraw it. This character by Weeze Mobile is another anthropomorphic character. He seems to have an animalistic type of a bottom half, sort of like a satyr. He also has the antlers as well, so I wanted to go ahead and try to draw legs that have a different sort of structure, and he was providing that kind of a challenge, and so I went with it. At first I drew him without the arm because that's what I thought he had. I thought he was missing a limb based on the original reference, but then when I went back and reread the caption, I came to realize that that's not the case, so I added the arm back in and resubmitted it in the Discord channel for his after I had finished it the second time. So then I saw this character by Mei Hatsume, I hope I'm saying that correctly, in the Discord, and I wanted to go ahead and give it a shot. I decided to try and draw her in a pose that's a little bit different from the typical, portrait style pose. And it was challenging. It was very challenging. I really struggled with this one, to be honest, not because of the character design itself, but just because of the pose that I chose to draw her in. But in the end, I ended up enjoying this one a lot because of the fact that it set my mind to thinking of Arthur's sister DW. If she was more of a human character, I feel like this is what she would look like, and that kind of similarity I found very interesting and enjoyable. I liked the fact that there was that similarity, so it was a fun drawing and I enjoyed it. Thank you for letting me draw your character. And the last character for this video is by Melz with a Z. This one is more of a gargoyle style character, which is one of my favorite types of characters, so I was really drawn to this one. And in exchange, Melz actually drew a gargoyle character for me, a redraw of one of my characters, which I will throw up on screen and share it with you. First and foremost, the redraw of the character itself and how that turned out. I really had fun with this pose. I did figure out how I wanted to draw him to really showcase those features like the horns and the wings and the tail and those feet, those claw-footed feet, and this felt like a really good pose to do that in, so that's why I chose it and that's why I drew it the way that I did. Gargoyles for the win. Melzy, your character rocks. I really enjoyed drawing it, and oh, I said Melzy. Maybe it's Melzy. Might be Melz, might be Melzy. But either way, thank you for also drawing mine in return. I super enjoyed that as well. That is it for my video. Thanks again for watching. And if you liked this video, be sure to like this video by hitting the thumbs up. And for newcomers to my channel, please do make sure to subscribe. I am creating art and animation content on my channel all the time, and I would love for you to see it when it comes up. That's basically it for this video, so I appreciate you being here, I appreciate you seeing it through to the end, and I will see you next time. Bye! To submit your character for the next redraw, follow these instructions on screen. Thank you!